Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Hobby Heroes Podcast YouTube channel. Today my friend Ryan and I, we get together to play some Kings of War in the pillage scenario. This is using League of Rhordia and Elves on my side, and Ryan is using Dwarfs and Ogres for his army. So, hopefully this one turns out a lot better than the very first Kings of War battle report we did. Obviously we've gotten a lot of different equipment since then. So thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to leave comments, subscribe to the channel, and check out the podcast. Alright, so going over the armies before the game, I am running League of Rhordia with Elven allies. So we got City Spear Militia, Horde block, whatever the hell they're called, 40-man block. I got 2 troops of Musketeers, a troop of House Guard, which, they don't look like trained soldiers, but that's what they are today. We've got a Halfling Volley Gun, the Battle Shrine, the Halfling Iron Beast, Household Knights, Wizard, Duke on a Horse, Honor Guard, which are riding crocodiles instead of Aralaz, which are supposed to be dog things. And then the allies, I have a Draken Kindred Lord and a regiment of Draken Riders, Sands Riders. Honor Guard have the Fury magic item, and Spear Phalanx has Hammer of Measured Force. Alright, so starting on Ryan's Dwarf list, what we got?
Alright, so I got a Horde of Bulwarkers with the Hammer of Measured Force, some Brock Riders with the Potion of the Caterpillar, Horde of Earth Elementals with Pipes of Terror. I got some Shield Breakers back there, just Regiment, Brock Lord on, or Berserker Lord on Brock. He's got the Mace of Crushing. We got a Stone Priest with Bane Chant. We got a Warsmith hiding in here, and then Organ Gun, Flame Belcher, Greater Earth Elemental, and then I got Ogre allies. Got a Horde of Chariots and a Horde of just plain warriors.
Hot diggity. Alright, so we rolled up doing pillage scenario. We've got a token here. Here we got 5 tokens. One over there that I placed like a dummy. One here and one up on the hill. From my left, I've got the Horde of Spears, the Battle Shrine, the Duke, the Wizard, the Knights, and the Volley Gun. Across from Ryan's Brock Riders, Brock Hero, Shield Breakers, Ogre Chariots. On this side of this little wall down here, we've got Greater Earth Elemental and Earth Elementals, Bulwarkers, Flame Cannon against Halfling Iron Beast, House Guard, Dragon. And then over here we've got the Honor Guard, the Draken Riders, 2 troops of Musketeers, across from a Horde of Ogres and the Organ Gun. Ryan won the roll to go first, so we're going to go Dwarf, Ogre, turn 1. Alright, so recapping turn 1. Ryan moved everything forward pretty much across the board. Those guys surged a little higher. But that's really it. The War Machines moved up. My turn, I moved up just out of charge range with the 2 units there. Committed this direction. And everything else over here. I mean, those guys are probably committed. If Ryan wants charges, he's got them. But these guys held back a little bit. Shooting. I did some shooting over here. Got some wounds on the Ogre Chariots, the Horde of Earth Elementals, and the Horde of Ogres. I did absolutely nothing as far as like wavering them. So that is recap turn 1. Alright, so end of turn 2, both of us. Ryan pot committed everything, Berserkers, Chariots, and the Brock Lord into the Spearmen. Had a fairly average, below average set of dice rolls, and I managed to hold that one out. These guys moved up, no charges. These guys moved up. These guys moved up, and the Organ Gun shot into the Honor Guard, but I Iron Resolved, and they only did 1 wound, so I got it back. My turn, over here, I countercharged on that Brock Lord and fell short of killing him by like 2. The Knights came up into the flank of the Chariots. They are dead. We just left them on the board for the recap. I followed up 3 inches. Over here, I put a bunch of flame and an organ gun into the Greater Earth Elemental. Did some, like, 2 wounds. Not much. Put the State Troop dudes into the Elementals. Did a couple wounds. Almost wavered them. Or almost broke them, actually. I was too shy of breaking them. But that's alright. They're just there to block anyway. Over here, Honor Guard and the Draken Riders went into the Ogres and killed them. The Honor Guard is moving 5 inches forward in consolidation. The Draken Riders are just going to reform. The Shooters put some more wounds on the
Shieldbreakers, or Bulwarkers.
Bulwarkers, that's the word we were looking for. Oh, and the Wizard over here got a Bane Chant off of the Spear dudes, which is why I about killed the Brock Lord. So that is end of turn 2. Was a pretty solid turn for me. Alright, had to do a mid-turn recap this round. Turn 3, Brock Riders come in and slaughter the rest of the spears. The Brock hero hit the knights but only did 2 wounds. Greater Earth Elemental came in, did a couple wounds to the dragon. It's going to keep him from charging. Horde of Earth Elementals hit the House Guard, killed them. The Flame Belcher and the Organ Gun combined to make sure that the Honor Guard did not survive. So I got 3 units coming off the table this turn. So I'm not real sure how I'm going to finish my turn 3 out. Alright, recap of the bottom 3. My Knights hit the Brock Rider, killed, overran into the other Brocks, and did some damage there, but did not break. So didn't even do enough I could have break. The Wizard Bane chanted them when they went in. War Altar just kind of moved back and lightning bolted them. Dragon went in and did a lot of damage on the Greater Elemental. He is going away. Put in the tank on the Earth Elementals. Only did like 2-3 wounds. Didn't break. Still there. Put a bunch of shots on the Flame Belcher. Did not kill. And then the birds came over, killed the Organ Gun. They're going to be reforming shortly. So still looking solid. Still looking solid. Going into turn 4. Coming in the middle of 4, Brock Riders came in, hit the Knights, almost killed them, saved by the Inspiring. The counter charge on the Half an Iron Beast took it out. Boo. Over here we had some things move around. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But the big deal is now I got to deal with these guys being loose, and I really hadn't planned on that. So going in the top of my 4. Alright, bottom of 4, my turn. The muskets shot off the Flame Belcher, which we're going to remove in a minute. Birds moved around for some cheeky background play. Dragon came into these elementals and whiffed it like a beast, did absolutely 0. Put some shots into them, not enough to kill them. And then put some damage to them, also did not kill them. So those knights are probably not going to survive turn 5. Dragon might live unless Ryan has another super hot turn like he did last. So going into turn 5, could go either way. Alright, halfway through 5, Brocks have killed this unit of Knights of mine and reformed to face and clean up everything else over there, talking mop-up duty. Shieldbreakers turned. They're looking at the rear of my dragon, who is holding against the Earth Elementals. These guys turned so that they could avoid the flank charge from the Draken Riders. But they have opened themselves up to a flank shot from some handguns. Only half of them over there are going to get to ignore the big shield. Coming into my turn 5, I think it's really debatable outcome of the game. I think it's going to depend a lot on this battle right here. So we'll see. Alright, recap of the bottom of turn 5. This was the pivotal turn. Fireball and Lightning Bolt from the Battle Shrine and the Wizard managed to take out the Brock Riders. I put the here up there as a speed bump just in case to buy me another turn. Volley Gun took out the Shieldbreakers. Dragon on the counter charge took out the Horde. I put some, 1 wound over here I think on this flank shooting, but that's alright. The birds flew way over there to land on an objective, so coming into turn 6, I'm looking pretty solid now. Ryan's down to basically just the Bulwarkers and a couple characters. So, yeah, that was a real pivotal turn for me. Alright, after some discussion before starting turn 6, we decided to call the game. Looking where we're standing right now, the birds have 1 objective, Dragon has an objective. And over here they have an objective. Ryan has 1, and seeing as the only other things he has is a couple individuals, he can only claim 1. So yeah, we're going to call it there. Win for League of Rhordia and Elf Allies.